Acacia's new performance shoe, the Acacia UltraShot, has been designed with the serious player in mind. This shoe offers performance, stability, and speed necessary to compete at the highest level, and is the latest signature shoe of professional players Tyler Leung and Corrine Carr. Each player has their own signature edition that features their name on the side and a unique, colorful cosmetic. The uppers are made from ProFlex material to provide a stable yet flexible feel for overall support and resistance to ankle rolls during lateral movements. Micro HC mesh above the roomy toe box offers ventilation and breathability. Additionally, the UltraShot is designed with a water-resistant EVA foam midsole with ARK-Technology for plus cushioning and a ProSole anti-bacterial insole that features silicone honeycomb gel for shock absorption over the course of long sessions or tournament play. The midsole is also structured with slight elevation for additional comfort. Answering the needs of aggressive movers, the UltraShot's outsole offers durability and features PROgrip tread technology for ideal traction, comfort, and additional support for swift players. Now, as soon as I got these on the court and on my feet, one thing I really appreciated is how there's really no break-in to the shoe. As you can see here, it's got nice flex to it. So that just transitioned into immediate comfort and just confidence on the court. Whereas with some other court shoes, you'll find that with that break-in period, it just kind of feels really stiff and doesn't feel very natural. But with this UltraShot, it just felt like I was very confident on the court right away. Also, I did appreciate how the uppers have pretty good breathability, especially that upper mesh around the toe box. For me, I tend to get a little bit of moisture after I play for quite a bit of time, but I found with these shoes, they had great breathability, and that anti-bacterial insole also helped just keep everything nice and clean after long periods of use. I also found that with the double laces, I kind of like doing the contrasted look, so I've got the black laces on one shoe and the orange laces on the other, so it's nice having that option if you want to kind of change it up a little bit. Going into a few cons of the shoe, the toe guard is not super durable. I'm not really a toe slider, and I did see some abrasion right there, so I really would like to see that beefed up a little bit just to help improve the durability and longevity of the shoe. Now, in regards to the midsole, I personally want a little bit more cushioning in a shoe, but I do think that players will appreciate the low to the ground connected feel. I had confidence going to all areas and I knew exactly where I was with that nice low connected feel. But unfortunately, I do have a flat foot and I am prone to plantar fasciitis. So for me, I need a little bit more cushioning. Otherwise, I did wake up with a little bit of heel pain the next day. Lastly, another thing I was impressed with was the overall weight of the shoe offers great stability at that mid 14-ounce weight, but it feels a lot faster than that. You don't really notice the weight. It hides it very well. So overall, with this shoe, if you're maybe someone who likes the dink shot but wants a little bit more stability in there, this is going to be a great option to look at for your next court shoe.
Being the first specific pickleball shoe I have tried on, I was super interested on how these shoes would compare to my current tennis court shoe. At first, my impressions were these shoes are extremely roomy and they are really low to the ground, providing excellent push-off on the court. Another pro I found on these shoes was they did have amazing breathability to them, especially on a hot day. Another area that I really loved these shoes were overall in the wider fit. These shoes would be excellent for anybody looking for a wider fit shoe. I wouldn't really consider them a true wide fit shoe. I would consider them a little bit more in between medium and wide. I loved how the outsoles were super durable, especially with me being an aggressive mover. I love to grind on the court and push off and just go at every single ball. One area I do want to talk about is the upper. The upper, I felt like it did not hold up as well for me, just because I am more of an aggressive mover that tends to drag their toes. I started having issues with the upper, starting to break apart a bit. Another area I didn't love with this shoe was I didn't feel it 100% secure and stable for me, especially when I was running from the kitchen line back to the baseline or the baseline to the kitchen line. I felt like if I was going to give it 110%, maybe that shoe wouldn't hold up stability-wise for me. Overall, I find this shoe excellent for anybody looking for a fit that's going to be a little bit more wide than normal and a shoe that has a little bit more of an open toe box, or anybody looking for a shoe that's going to be super breathable, especially for the hot summer days.
I was really looking forward to this playtest as it was also the first pickleball specific shoe that I've tried. Out of the box, I really liked the cosmetic of this shoe. I also enjoyed that it came with two shoelace options. I chose to keep the black shoelace in there, but it also comes with this light blue option if you prefer that colorway. These definitely fit true to size on my feet. With a roomy toe box, I have pretty narrow feet and they didn't feel overly wide, but enough room in there to keep them breathable on court and to avoid any toe jamming when having those harsh stops. So it was a good fit for my foot. I also noticed that they were pretty flat-footed. with minimal underfoot cushioning, so I was curious to see how that was going to play out on court. Once on court, I definitely enjoyed that low to the ground feel for being really connected to the court and feeling really secure in my movements and also feeling really speedy. That of course was also attributed to the weight of the shoes. These felt lightweight. As Andrew mentioned, there was enough weight in there to keep them feeling stable, but definitely felt light on my feet as I was moving around the court. However, I did notice that minimal underfoot cushioning at times, especially in my forefoot when I was having those aggressive stops and aggressive movements. My forefoot was feeling a little bit sore at times, so I could have used a little bit added cushioning there. But outside of that, I did really feel secure in these shoes. I opted to utilize the extra eyelet on the shoes that kept my foot feeling nice and locked in from the heel and around my ankle. The other thing I noticed was that the traction was ideal. I never had any issues. I really didn't have to think about it. I felt nice grip on the court, but also give when I needed it. And as the others mentioned, the durability on the outsole of the shoe was great. I believe I put about 10 hours in the shoe, and I really don't have any wear on the outsole at all. The one area where I do notice a little wear is at that toe guard. I wasn't even aware that I tend to drag my toe at times on court, but there is a little bit of wear there. It's not overly concerning, but if you are a toe dragger, that might be an area that might wear down more quickly. But overall, if you're looking for a lightweight shoe that's low to the ground and offers a roomy fit in the toe box, I think this is going to be a great option for your feet. That wraps up our review of the Acacia Ultra Shot Tyler Leung and Corrine Carr Signature Edition shoes. For more information on these shoes or for anything else pickleball related, be sure to head to totalpickleball.com.